In 1911, the Vulcan Iron Works of Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania would produce a 18-ton 3-foot gauge 040 saddle tank as construction number 1780. She was then sold to the M.P. McGarf Company, a contractor from Bayonne, New Jersey, to be their number 3. From there, she would find herself in Easton, Pennsylvania, working on the Northampton Traction Company Railroad upgrade projects. This operation was expanding at the time. As such, she would work construction trains across their right-of-way towards Nazareth. She wasn't used there long, as T. Towley would purchase her. He would sell it to A.E. Newman of Colmont, Tennessee. He did not keep the engine long either, as in 1914 he would sell the engine to the Nashville, Chattanooga, and St. Louis Railroad, a Class I operation running from Memphis to Atlanta. They would number her 701, and she would be joined by 4 other switchers, the 700 through 704. They worked at various operations, including the stone plant in Rocky Springs, Alabama, on the Omri branch. She would find herself working in Brewston Yard in 1923 during a major construction project along the Memphis subdivision, as seen here. She was then sold to the Sam Warner Lumber Company, who already had number 704 prior purchase. The company would operate till October of 1938, and the equipment was locked indoors for good, and there for 88 years she waited. In November of 2025, a large tree came down partly on the engine house, damaging it. The then owners of the collection, the Sam Warner Military Museum of Monteagle, Tennessee, realized it was time to finally find a good home for this collection saved by their founder. As such, work began to clear trees from the site and vegetation to allow access to the equipment. Engine 701, 704, and a Cincinnati center cab locomotive were all inside the engine house still, where they waited 88 years. Northeast Narrow Gauge Railroad Society, Inc. of Rocky Ridge, Maryland, would then step in to rescue this equipment. As you could see from this screen, the large sawmill once stood nearby, along with the still-standing power plant. The switchers were used here in the mill site, and a 14-mile railroad used by 3 geared locomotives would reach out into the woods from Tracy City, Tennessee, connecting with the Nashville, Chattanooga, and St. Louis Railroad Tracy City branch, otherwise known as the Mountain Goat. The Dinkies would eventually find new homes, with the Cincinnati staying in Tracy City for display, but restoration at the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum. The 704 was sold to a private individual in North Carolina, and our organization, through a deal, would acquire engine 701 and various pieces of equipment for preservation in our site at the Loyalsock Valley Antique Machinery Association in Ralston, Pennsylvania, north of Williamsport. Thus, in early 2026, she would leave her longtime home for her new home in Pennsylvania. As seen here, she arrived without issue at Ralston, parked inside the 1883 built bark shed for the Elk Tanning Company, which later would become the Brook Lumber Company's main sawmill. One unique feature of this engine is when she arrived on Sam Warner's property, he never repainted the locomotive. Still visible, albeit fainted, is the NC and STL, all still visible on her one side. Her numbers are also visible, one on the side of the cab and one on the side of the front sand dome. She was brought in and rolled into her final place, where, from here, we will begin the teardown for restoration to operation, with plans including the construction of a demonstration railroad on site. Thank you all for watching, and help us restore this engine to operation.